Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yes, yes, yes. We starting soon. We starting soon. Ooh, wee. What up? We in this thing early, early, early. We in this thing early, early, early. Let me see. What's up, everybody? Grand Rising. Welcome to Dopest Mornings. Mm-mm. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Grand Rising, loved one. Grand Rising. Look, I got all the phones. I gotta get it all in. I gotta get it all in line. Make sure y'all jump in that chat, share it to somebody that you love and care about, cause we on and we popping. Okay. Long hair don't care. Long hair don't care. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. I see. Let me see. Okay, I see some of my queens up in the building. Shout out to y'all. One love. Ooh. Little Dopest. Little Dopest. One love. No love. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna come back with the original theme intro? Hey, Grand Rising. I see Dopest man in the building. I see you, loved one. King Dopest, boo boo. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Well, we're gonna get started. Not if the song play again. Grand Rising, everybody. It's your main man, King Dopest. I'm back in the building. I was supposed to have Chopper with me. We're gonna save that for another episode. I don't know where he at. It was supposed to be the Pops and Chopper show, but we minus Chopper, who says, I gets up. Pops, let's do it early in the morning. Let's do it early in the morning. I get up at 5:30. OneLoveFam.com in the building. Yeah, I get up at 5:30, Pops. I'm still on prison time. That's what he told me yesterday. I'm still on prison time. I'm up 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. He's asleep, I'm sure. And he gonna call watching in a couple of minutes. Be like, damn, nah. We done moved on. Today's topic, the evolution and culture of live streaming. Now, I am King Dopest, the founder of the One Love family. If y'all haven't been around, this used to be a daily thing, Dopest mornings to get us going. some topics, some of which I choose, some of which you guys choose. Today, like I said, it's the evolution and culture of live streaming. For some of those, Grand Rising Melanin, for some of y'all that are with me on Miko, I woke up this morning. It's crazy. Like I said, I was gonna do the show with my son, and he ends up, not waking up. So I'm on the internet. I'm on Instagram, and I see Jason Lee has come to Miko Live, where you can find me at Miko Live. Um, and if you don't know who Jason Lee is, he's a gossip, I think, columnist or something. He formerly of Love and Hip Hop. I don't know what he's done since then. But I know he's like does blogs and stuff like that. And before I went to bed last night, I was on Miko, and I see another dude named Milan Christopher, I think his name is, and I guess he's on this new show they got called Bad Boys Club, which is a spinoff, obviously, of Bad Girls Club, which is a lot of, well, So y'all jump in the chat. Live streaming. I started out doing live streaming and it was in its infancy. It had just started. And to see where it's at now, in a lot of ways I'm happy, and in a lot of ways I'm dejected, to say the least. Live streaming has blown up. When I started, I believe it was probably like maybe 2 or 3 apps that you could jump on, and I believe it was Live Star, Live Me, and it was another one. I want to say people was using something called like High Five or something like that, but I never used that. But Live Star and Live Me, they were coming a couple of the first. Live streaming started out, and it was a really exciting and fun thing. Like, it was so addictive to me. Like, I literally gave up everything. It was like a new dope. Like, for real. I gave up everything to live stream. Everything. My business sold. This was my focus. I saw a future in it. And I'm glad I took that leap of faith and committed to live streaming. I've been relatively successful at it on a number of apps, from Bigo, Up Live, Tagged, Live Me, what else? And now Miko. And another app called Eagle, which ain't around no more. But we smashed that app too. One love, or no love. But the culture was different. Like, you went live and people came to your broadcast. They either were engaged in conversation with you, which they liked, so they supported your broadcast. I used to always tell my people, I can't be live if I can't afford to be live. Like, all day, streaming all day. You got people that stream all day. Oh, wow. Shout out to, what? That part. Thank you. That's lit. Thank you, Royalty, for the super chat. $20. $20. Let me see if I can pin that to the top. That's dope. I appreciate that. But people genuinely gifted you. I'm not talking about little gifts. People would come in there, man, and if you was jamming or the conversation was on point, you were saying something that was intriguing. Excuse me. They would I'm trying to see how I can. Oh, it's already on the top. Shout out to Royalty for that donation, super chat. they would genuinely gift you because of your vibe. Maybe because of how you look. You know, they might think you cute or beautiful or whatever. You know, but they gifted you. Now, y'all tell me this, y'all. Let me see if y'all paying attention. Y'all tell me, what is a gift? Hold on. Let's look up the definition because we ain't going to guess on this. Let me see, y'all. Because on every app I'm on, they call them a gift box. They call it a gift box. A thing given willingly to someone without payment, a present. Them days is over with. Because now people are sending you these things. I like to call them IOUs. They send you these things. I swear I like to call them IOUs. Because they definitely not gifts. So let's get that out of our vocabulary, the word gift, because most of y'all is sending what I like to call IOUs. Okay? That's what the game has changed into. It's real. Which is making it hard for a lot of quality streamers. I emphasize the word quality streamers from doing what they do. It's changed the game. When I first started streaming, they had no contracts, no agencies. Only way you got paid was from the gifts you received. You cash them out. Um, Somewhere along the lines, everybody, you see a couple people doing it. Of course, you want to do it. I said this yesterday on my live on Miko. Everybody is not built to be full-time broadcasters. It's as I explained yesterday to some of my people, it's a lot of variables involved when it comes to live streaming. Do you have the time, the finances, the patience? Because there's gonna be a lot of days. They're gonna be down days where you're not gonna, necessarily have the traffic. You're not necessarily gonna have the gifters to come in. Can you withstand? Let me see. A gift doesn't have to be returned. What? I got a few people in here right now, and I swear they are pure supporters. I love them to death. I got Miss Ebbs, aka King Dopest, Boo Boo. I got Queen Dopest, obviously, and I got Dopest Melanin in here. All were true gifters. All three of them. I used to try to gift them back, and they would literally get upset. Like, don't be sending me nothing back. That was for you. That's a gift, you know. But with the evolution of live streaming, you have the agencies now. You have contracts, and these contracts require you to earn a certain quota of diamonds, a quote unquote gifts every month, for which you get paid. Now, how that's changed the game is those gifts now become what I told you are IOUs. 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 So you're not gifting me because you think that I'm a quality broadcaster or you're enjoying. You're gifting me with the hopes and returns. This dude must got a bag. He's gonna come gift me back. That's been the demise in my eyes of live streaming. It really has. It really has, and I've taken part in it. Um, you know, I spent 2 years on Tag Live, and Key said to be given, right? On Tag Live is the #1 streamer, couple years, and wasn't really making any money. because everything that was given to me, for the most part, people want it back. Every time somebody send me a gift, oh man, I didn't get my gifts back. I remember all that started about maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago, maybe even a little bit longer than that. When LiveMe introduced gifting in the inbox, where you could DM gifts to people, that kind of changed that whole game. Because now, whereas people that didn't go live, that just gifted, they didn't have to go live to get a gift back. So, you know, people use it to quote unquote run up their number, get their number up. So now it's giving people that don't commit to broadcasting, that don't have quality streams. And when I mean quality, I mean you have some kind of theme for your broadcast. People know you come to my broadcast, you going what y'all? Hear what? Music, right? Right out top. 9 times out of 10, if I don't have music playing, people say, where the music, Dopest? Because that's what we do. We jam, we vibe out. But we also have some real intellectual dialogue amongst each other. You know, family life, you know, life struggles, ups and downs. You know, that's a big part of my broadcast, is getting to know the people that frequent my stream. That's the most important part. A lot of people say, why are you so successful from one app to another? It's because the common denominator in all these apps is what? The people. People lose sight of that. Let me see. We got Royalty says it takes away from the creative content of the broad. It does. It does. Because look, if I know that I'm just a streamer and I'm focused 100% on streaming and not so much counting how many coins, okay, I gotta, you know, at the agency, and I've ran a few agencies in this live streaming. The agency is so hard because you trying to give somebody insight into what made you successful. However, people do not want to put the same effort, energy, finances, time, whatever, into it as you have, but they expect the same results just because they drop in a bag. Do y'all know how many people have come and went that were the hot thing at the time because they came on a certain app spending big bucks? They spending big bucks, and so they feel like you know, that's gonna help them grow. That's a part of it. Just like with any business, you have a marketing budget, or you should. And this is a lot of people don't get this part about the game. If you plan on making live streaming your business, approach it as such. You understand what I'm saying? That means you have to have a marketing budget. You have to have a vision. You know, a gimmick, a platform. You know, something that you stand on. See, for me, that vision was one love, something that was universal. It spread through, you know, throughout whatever country you from, uh, you know, ethnic background and things of those nature. Uh, it went way beyond that. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're gonna approach this as a business, yeah, okay, you need a marketing budget. It's true. Um, so that's the first thing I kind of wanted to touch on was the evolution of live streaming. It started out as you just cut your camera on, you go live, and I learned from some of the best. I learned from some of the best. Um, a lot of which aren't even around anymore. You know what I mean? But shout out to my guy King of Diamonds. He was one of the first streamers that I was really, really impressed by the visual aspect of his broadcast. You know, King of Diamonds gets talked about so bad on certain apps, because he still lives by the original code of streaming that a gift is a gift. Like, he gets on to give you a show, to broadcast, to entertain you, and he feels like the things that you send him are compensation for his time. And people get mad at that. You know, oh, he don't give back. He don't put no money on the app. No, he's he's part of what makes the app the app. I've seen a lot of platforms, a lot of apps do this. Let me look right in the camera. I've seen a lot of apps do this. They think they can put anybody at the top of these platforms and they're going to have the same success as they did when they had real streamers. Hey, Kisses Grand Rising. It's the truth. They feel like if they put anybody at the top of that feature board, that, okay, they at the top, people gonna support them. Hey, Danny, people gonna support. It don't work like that. Like I said, I've seen people spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, literally, and they not around anymore. Because as soon as they stop spending money, people stop coming around. It's the truth. It's the evolution of live streaming. As soon as they stop spending money, I promise you, I can stop spending money on these apps right now, and the majority of my core fan base, they gonna still be there. It's been proven. It's been proven. So I don't feel like me myself, and I'm gonna remain humble, but I don't feel like I'm in that category. I was telling my people the other day, my one love people, you know what I mean? My one loves, Lil Dopest said, what up, one love? Lil Dopest said, what up, one love? I see you, Kiki the Dopest. I was telling my people just yesterday that all these same things I'm telling you now is kind of what made me jump on this topic. Is it sometimes in this game is too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. Hey, Tarina, you gotta put your name. Girl, y'all got y'all governments on here. Y'all got y'all governments on here. I do know some of y'all from my Cash App. I'm gonna keep it real, and let me throw the Cash App out there. It's $ King Dopest 1. Okay, so I do know some of y'all names from my Cash App. But y'all got y'all governments on. But everybody, look, streaming is fun. It's very addictive. It's very, very addictive. However, people gotta be realistic. Now, I know if I would have been still trying to do radio and live streaming, or if I had to get some other, oh, that's okay, Breezy, or I had to get some other type of employment, I probably wouldn't be able to do what I do. But it's the fact that I went all in. I went all in. That's like, okay, that's like y'all quitting your job right now, the job that you have today, quitting your job in order to stream. That's a gamble, ain't it? It's the gamble I took. It's the gamble I took. It might not work out for everybody, but that's a gamble I took. But sometimes it's better to be a part of something that's bigger than yourself instead of always trying to be that top dog. And this is where I say, these agencies, you giving people a chance to become a streamer and you know, you may like them and you believe in them, but are they giving everything to streaming? Are they taking the time to make sure that they have a quality broadcast? And what I mean by a quality broadcast, like I say, that means your scenery, your, you know, the background. Are you on camera? Are you presentable? Do you have a topic? Is it a vibe? You understand what I'm saying? I created all of this. Like, for real, for real. Any platform, y'all could go look me up on Twitch. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitch. It's monetized. My YouTube is monetized. You have to think deeper than just streaming. What's your vision? What is your vision? What's the outcome of you streaming? Oh, you think you're just gonna get a gifter and you're gonna get rich and you know that's gonna be that? It don't work like that. I had an idea that I was never gonna be a slave to any one of these platforms. Create lanes, create options, expand. It's constant expansion. So people sitting there thinking, oh man, nigga Dopest, he go live, he smoke his weed, he play his music. No, it's a lot deeper than that. It's a lot more strategic. It's a lot more strategic. I don't want those IOUs sent to me. Don't come in there talking about you a big gifter. And Miko Live came out with this whole gifter badge. Well, if you got a gifter badge, don't be asking nobody for nothing back. Danny, baby. You know what I mean? Shout out to my One Loves in the building. If you a gifter, if you're going to genuinely support somebody, you believe in that person, their vision, being a part of that organization, because One Love Family is a family, it's an organization, it's a movement, and sometimes we a gang, okay? And sometimes we just a gang, straight up. Yeah, be realistic. Be realistic when it comes to this live streaming. Because these people, and then you got the other segment of people that, and we're going to get into that when we talk about the culture. Because, you know, I'm stuck on this live streaming thing. But we're going to talk about the culture. And that's another thing that, like I was saying earlier, it's got me dejected. Because the culture of live streaming has changed. You know, it's evolved to where you can make money. You got contracts. I was one of the first people, and this is true. It's a fact. I was one of the first people ever be contracted and get a contract for live streaming. While you got all these people on here hating on me, you know, some of the people y'all see like Slow Time and them. Slow Time don't realize he had never got a contract. He might not even got paid if it wasn't for people like me, King of Diamonds, Hardhead, Adam TV, TK, and a lot of those people. You would have never even been getting paid to do what you do. But, you know, they constantly disrespect those that came before them. And that's the culture that we're going to get into. The culture of live streaming is, to me, an all-time low. Without a doubt. It's at an all-time low. It is. Negativity has taken over any little bits of positive growth and movement that I used to see. Man, it used to be just so fun. And that's what made it addictive. That's what made it addictive. Real talk. That's what made it addictive. It was so fun. You felt like people gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You really did. You felt like people really cared. So it just made you want to keep coming back. Man, I used to stream 20 hours a day. Don't lie. Imagine that. When it's people in this very stream right now used to beg me to go to bed. I couldn't walk away from the love. I felt so loved all the time. But now it's like, y'all know I don't care about the trolls. They play a part. That's never affected me, the trolls. But it's really the other streamers. When the other streamers, you know, it's like Kobe going up against Jordan. Yeah, Kobe wanted to be better than Jordan, but he didn't disrespect Jordan in order to be better than him. He just practiced harder, just worked harder at it, right? He didn't have to talk crap about Jordan every day to, want to be better than him. It's the same with the live stream. Like, I don't have to down another streamer or what they doing. I didn't have to do that, you know what I'm saying, in order to get popping. I don't have to tear somebody down to pull me up. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to tear somebody down to pull me up, to elevate me. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's sad that that's what's taking place. Y'all see it on the platform we on. People so engaged in this little ghetto breakup they got going on the app right now. It's mind blowing to me. I'm just been like recently. People are like, man, Dopest, what's wrong? It's really really sad. And One Love family, I'm gonna keep it real. People never realize why, like, what motivated like a lot of us to like really get to the top of these apps. And that used to be our driving force. Because when One Love family was in its infancy, I wanted our message to be heard. Our message. Anybody knows I am not for the exploitation of women. Everybody knows we used to have really, really, really high standards in the family for the women. Because these apps and the people on them will exploit you. They will exploit you. They will try to catch you at your worst. And that's people's content. Catching you at your worst is people's content. You know what I mean? Oh man, King Dopest. Oh man, he blew up he blew up in his broadcast. He was going off today. You know what I mean? My bad. I was sitting on my ear. He was sitting on this. He was shitting on this person, man. He was going off, and that's their content now. Man, you got an opportunity, y'all. You have an opportunity to touch more people a day than you ever have, right? Is it true or not true? Every day you have an opportunity to touch more people. Okay, I only got X number of viewers in my broadcast right now, but as soon as I post this up on my YouTube, it's gonna be thousands, right? Post this up on my YouTube, it has the potential to reach millions, right? The potential to reach millions. What you gonna do with that opportunity? You gonna use that opportunity to talk about somebody else and tear them down? Or you gonna use the opportunity to talk to a mass of people to try to shed some positivity, you know, bring some positive light into their life, uplift them, inspire them, motivate them, love them. If you've never been on my YouTube, I gotta say it. If nobody told you they love you, that you're powerful, you're beautiful, you're important, that you matter, that you have value, King Dopest said it. The One Love family said it. We love you. That's my message. I don't want to hate nobody. Lately, I just been so overwhelmed because that's all you see. That's all you see. That's all you see. You know, it's part of the reason why I got into gaming. And make sure y'all if y'all into gaming, check out N2D RP. That's my gaming server. If you into that type of thing. But welcome to Dopest Mornings. Welcome to Dopest Mornings. Oh, let me do it like
on the city.
Welcome to Dopest Mornings. You feel me? But ultimately, the One Love family, that was always our push. It was like, man, we gotta be at the top. I went so hard to get these credentials for us. I remember when my first goal, everybody probably knows, was to be a verified host. Man, I worked so hard at that. Not just for me, because I felt like the people that followed my lead, that believed in me, like I felt like we had to have the same credentials as these other top broadcasters, right? So I worked so hard. I said, how can I be their leader and I don't have the same credentials as these other leaders of these other organizations? Man, I worked so hard. I aged myself for real at least 2-3 years, you know what I'm saying, in that first year. I really aged myself. I didn't make a dime. I was living off of my savings and the money from the sale of anything and everything that I had. It's real shit. And I went all in, man. Because I believe in something. Y'all, if you got these people, man, and, you know, I ain't going to get into no names or no organizations, but, like, you just go around the app and you got whole panels full of people just talking about people that look like them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You got people talking about people that look just like them. What? You see the Filipinos doing that on the app we on? I'm curious. Huh? You see the Brazilians? You see the Brazilians doing it on the app we on? Ukrainians? Pakistanis? You don't see none of them people doing that on the app we on, right? I could pick this phone up right now and go on somebody broadcast that people that look like us, and we tearing each other down. When us, as a whole, our people are poor. You know how cold it would be? And I saw, shout out to my girl Dopest May, who saw somebody hungry in front of her job the other day, and she decided to give, okay? Water, food. She decided to give what she had. But just imagine if she would have decided to go eat a big ass sandwich in front of that person's face, knowing that person is hungry. That's what they doing on this app. I got money, you don't. I'm eating, you not. I can't do that in good conscience. I can't do that in good conscience. Because if my people ain't eating, y'all know what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to feed them. If my people ain't eating, I'm going to feed them in real life. Not because of an app. It's because I care. It's because I care. Where's that part of the game at? A nigga get on here and show you he buying 3-4 cars at a time while you on the bus. But he tried to tell you, oh, they try to play, like, I show you these things to motivate you or what you can have. Everybody can't have that. Everybody don't come from the same circumstance. Everybody ain't made to be a live streamer. Yeah, you can get that. Live streaming may not be the means of you getting that. You know what I mean? You may have to get a promotion at work. You may have to go back to school. You may have to get a second job. Live streaming ain't gonna do that for everybody. It's we in that culture now. I got this and you don't. I got this and you don't. Man, don't get lost. Don't get lost in this app culture. That's not the move. Do not get caught up in this app culture. Remain humble. Every blessing you get is just that, a blessing. Every blessing you get is just that, a blessing. I think we're gonna dive more into this topic tomorrow. On a different kind of level. But I want y'all to keep your eyes and ears open to that, man. Is if you have a chance, and look, I laugh at y'all, man, when what they call it, give us younger generation, what y'all reading. When y'all ladies is in my broadcast reading somebody, which I just call cussing out. It's really what y'all doing. When y'all in there cussing somebody out, sometimes it's funny, but it always ends up, if y'all notice or not, it's like people comparing how they living better than the next person. And that's where I'm stuck right there right now in my mind. It's like we all not living good overall as a people, as a country. A lot of people ain't got bread, man. I don't look down upon them. They still people. Just because I'm doing better than somebody in some areas, it's people that got money, they completely miserable. I'm in search of happiness, enlightenment. You dig? That's where my focus is happiness, enlightenment, upliftment. YouTube, I'm fortunate it gives me that outlet. Make sure y'all follow The Real with Renee B. That's Queen Dopest. Make sure y'all check her out on YouTube as well. Shout out to Queen Dopest. I try to lead by example. I'm not immune to getting caught up in the nonsense. I get caught up too. I'm human. Yeah, I don't like people talking about me that don't know me, that don't compare to me. You know what I mean? You got people like literally that's forced to sit on these apps 24/7. I do sometimes because I want to. But I learned to use these apps to elevate everything else around me. So I do have this outlet. So I can say, oh yeah, man, I get paid off of YouTube too. But I can get on here woofing. I can start bringing out the trophies and all my accomplishments from this live streaming shit. None of that mean nothing. It's how many people's lives did I affect. You know how I know? Because every day I go live, you might see somebody from the day I started doing this, and they still around. They still call me their brother. They still call me king. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the impact I want to have. Y'all know I lost my cousin over the weekend. It put a lot of things, and I lost a good friend. My guy Nate Keys. Rest easy to both of them, Charmaine Williams and Nate Keys. It put a lot of things in perspective. I spent the next 4-5 days calling friends I haven't talked to in years, just because I wanted to hear their voice. And it's a blessing to be alive, to love another day. I'm alive to love another day. One love or no love. You know what I mean? When people get the concept of what this is really about, and especially when you guys want to tell your peoples about this and bring them into the fold, you might. Now, I couldn't tell. I probably wouldn't tell none of my family members to download the app I'm on. I might tell some friends, but I don't know if I mean, because the culture of it is embarrassing. The culture of it is embarrassing. Alive to love another day. You feel me? It is. It's embarrassing. You tell your people get on this platform. You tell it sometimes is embarrassing. It's like when they used to, when I was the number one guy on one app. I didn't even like telling nobody I was the number one person on that app because it was embarrassing. You had nobody, you know. I wasn't even proud to be number one on that app. To the point they used to invite me to all their events, special VIP shit, all these apps. To be honest, till they cut me a check directly for me showing up and being this, that, and the third, I won't show up to none of that. I represent and promote the One Love family. I do not promote any app. That ain't what I'm on. I promote us. OneLoveFam.com. I am gonna be upgrading the website. Um I am gonna be y'all saw me at the mall yesterday talking to my guy. I am actively working on new clothes for the ladies and for the men. Um New merch. Um I just, get this movement back going in a positive direction. I'm not gonna engage myself in competing with people that aren't worthy. What? I'd rather spend my time, and I can't host panels on here, you guys. So I mean, but just know when you get on these panels that this goes out. This ain't just Miko. You know what I mean? This just ain't Miko. This gonna go out to the populations, okay? So I do host panels on here, on YouTube. So y'all, look at Danny. I see y'all fixed y'all names. Y'all was like, I'm gonna get my government name up out of here. Um, but we coming up on an hour. We dive into this, man. Maybe tonight you guys can think about some questions you have along the lines of this conversation. Live streaming. I do eventually want to do some workshops because I believe a lot of you that's in my agency and family um could be more successful, in a different style than what we on right now. You know what I mean? I really do. I feel like y'all could be more successful like Queen Dopest. Me and Queen Dopest had the conversation. I told her focus on YouTube because she's my friend and I care. I'm not gonna lie to her. She see the same shit I see. That this culture ain't built for nobody of intellect, nobody that has moral compass and standards, and I don't like to take all the fun out of it, but it's like it should be limits. It's limits to this, cause this internet is it's a cold place. It's a cold place, man. It's a cold place. For the same person tell you they love you one day, for the right amount of diamonds, they'll jump ship in a heartbeat. And you will become the enemy. And you will become the enemy. But like I said before, y'all, if nobody told you they love you, you're important, you have value, you have worth, you're powerful, you're smart, and you can be a mover, a shaker, a life changer. King Dopest said it. I love y'all for real from the bottom of my heart. It's one love or no love. I'm happy to be back doing Dopest mornings. It's a great way for me to say some of the things I want to. Yeah, make sure you guys follow me on Twitch, follow me on TikTok. I mean, that's it. I'm not leaving you, King. And I believe that. I believe that. I believe that. And I believe in you. You know what I mean? You know, Kiki, even you. Like, before I go, it's like, I like being a part of your life. Like, I like watching your development, your growth as a person. I met you. You know, you wasn't working. Now you got a job, and I'm watching you work, and I'm learning more about, like, even you every day. You know what I mean? Like, every day. I love it. I love that about all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? For real. Learning about your kids, your life. Like, if you're not using the apps for these reasons, what's the purpose? Just to say that you're better than somebody else? That really means that you're not. That really means that you got a lot of growth and development that needs to take place. Like, for real. Alright? But I love y'all. I'll see y'all out there. I'll be on the app. And probably like the next 20 minutes, I'll be going live over there. And then, yeah. Make sure y'all make a TikTok. I need all of y'all on my TikTok. Some of this shit finna be mandatory, okay? Nah, but I love you, family. And I'll see y'all later. One love. Little Dopest said one love. And he out.